Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? I hope y'all had a great weekend. We call this joint The Way of the Hunter. And it's actually kind of a response to a video I saw from Cousin Cheetah this morning called Motivation Mondays. And I got a link in the description box for it. I gotta check that joint out. Man, that was a cold beat he had on there, man. That joint had me ready to just come in here and just throw up some weights and whatnot. I was like, shit, I need that joint. I told that dude I had to get that beat. But yeah, The Way of the Hunter. Because the main thing he was talking about in there about, you know, when you talk about CEOs and these dudes going out here, you know, getting theirs, they starting off early. Because our ancestors, when they hunted in the morning. They ain't wait till the afternoon or, you know, get up. Shoot, they were out and early. And that's still in us, but it translates today as that early bird. As they say, the early bird gets the worm. In fact, like my sons want to go fishing, so we were checking out one pond near us that apparently has some fish. And it was like afternoon, but it was a whole bunch of people fishing out there. And I was like, y'all ain't gonna get nothing. Y'all out here 1 in the afternoon fishing. If you want to get some, you need to be out here at 5 in the morning, still dark out. Shoot. Because you got to get up early. You got to get up early. But when I say The Way of the Hunter, I'm going to get deep with y'all. Let me turn this joint on. When I say Way of the Hunter, I refer back to people who follow me a long time know I always reference Master Yao. And people who've actually followed Master Yao know he has a book, Awaken the Master Masculine. And he talks about 4 archetypes of men in there. That 4 energies all men have. Just to reiterate, the warrior, that's the protector. The ego, that's the planner. That's the person that can see a long way. The healer, you know, that's the person who provides pleasure. That's the part of you that provides pleasure. And then the provider, you know, that's the hunter. That's the one who go get the food. Now, the energy is just deeper than just providing, because, you know, you don't necessarily have to have that energy to provide. That energy at a pure level is the smooth assassin. It's the killer. Because when you hunt, if you look at any hunter in the wild, any predator, they killing something. You know, it's a basic law of nature. You know, nothing lives unless something dies. This is just how it is. You gotta be cold-blooded about this. That's that part of you that's cold-blooded. Like the hunter, that's, you know, that's that ruthless businessman. Like if you get like drug dealers or some ruthless CEOs, that's that hunter energy not under control of the healer energy, not balanced. And it's the hunter energy. I mean, the hunter energy is cold-blooded. Like one example Master Yao used, like a warrior might fight somebody straight up because the warrior is noble and all of that. The hunter will wait till your ass in the bathroom or something and shank your ass. I mean, it's a cold-blooded energy, but if you have some control over it, that's that energy that can go out and get that job. But see, a hunter is going to hunt early because their mind is, how can I make some money? Now, a lot of people think I upload at 3 a.m. in the morning or real early. I actually do my videos like real early. Like the only day I might work past 9 o'clock is on Mondays, because that's when I record everything, edit, and all of that. Like the video that's on there now was recorded last Monday. Because the thing with me is I get up early, just normally. Some people even know that. They'll hit me up like 4 in the morning, know I'm up. Because I say usually, like if I'm still asleep at 4:30, that's a late day, or I was extremely tired, or I went to bed at 1:30 in the morning. But I can't stay asleep once it starts getting light out. Interesting enough, I can fall asleep while it's light out, but that's usually after I did a lot of shit during the day. But that hunter energy is an important energy for a man to have. A man, I mean, it's a killer instinct in a man. You know, it's is that energy that goes out. It's that predator, apex predator. It's the killer whale. Because to reference some Cousin T-Tar said, he said on his Patreon, people might think the predator out in the ocean is a shark. No, it's a killer whale. They lay in the killer sharks will get out the way. Great whites do not want to be around killer whales. But anyway, you know, it's that apex predator energy. They just going to run up on you. Fuck that, because it's cold-blooded. And translated into a more civilized environment, it's that guy who is going to be really ruthless with himself as far as getting what he wants in life. He's going to have that discipline, that energy. He's going to get his ass up at 3 in the morning if he know he got to work out. Like when Cousin Tito in his video talked about athletes, if you notice a lot of these like serious athletes, they up in something. In fact, at the gym I always work out at, I've said before, man, early in the morning, you got these like older masters of the universe type white men, and then they be throwing up some weights. They be throwing it up some weights, and then they be throwing their Armani suits or whatever, and you know they run shit. And even the blue collar ones and stuff, they come in there with their shirts on for the businesses that they run. Be chilling, but it's early. It's early. One thing I like that my sons got that, because they'll wake me up sometime. I'll be like, man, go back to bed, jeez. I gotta keep them busy in the morning and whatnot. But you know what? Every man gotta have, because that's no excuse. See, I know a lot of men might come to this space and they looking for some type of trick to get with a woman. But I'm gonna tell you what, if you got that energy, it's gonna strike something in a woman. In fact, any of those 4 energies, the more you bring any of them online, it's going to improve what you do. That's the higher level of it, because on another tip, and this probably another video, it's all about the energy a woman feel from you and what she get from you when she see you. That's why you get some of those, like I said, that's sometimes why you get some of these women go crazy over a thug type. Because it ain't so much what he do for a living. Because as I said in a video, I probably said it on my Deep Thought channel. I probably said it here too. All the stuff started to blend together, but you know, that energy is the same whether it's in a poor neighborhood or in a upper class neighborhood. The only difference is the little boy in the poor neighborhood had that energy, might get into gangs and everything, might get into some crime. The little boy have that energy in an upper class neighborhood, will be made captain of the lacrosse team or put into prep school or give some specialized training. And that's a deep energy. And like I said, it ain't a pumpkin, it's just a vicious energy. I remember, I never forget what a dude said, me and this dude agreed to years ago. We said the last person you want to fight on this planet is a CEO. I don't care what y'all might be thinking, ah, he just a CEO and stuff. Nah, I've seen those types. I've seen those types that run shit, that really CEOs, they'll fuck your ass up. They don't care. Because they got a code, every single one got a cold streak in them. Because they got to fire people, they got to run people, they can't be nice about anything. Yeah. Woman looking at me, got that dude right there. I don't feel like fighting that big nigga. Anyway. Oh, you know, I actually got to think that way, y'all. Seriously, man. Yeah, I just don't know. I get more dudes looking at me. I'm just walking past and they looking at me funny. And shit. Yeah, I said, man, that ain't my fault you woman looking at me. I know some people say, Ron talking some shit again. I'm saying, dude, just check out the video where I show my work, man. I ain't no little nigga. But, yeah, you gotta have that, energy. All men have it. I think a lot of men lack it in the community. I don't feel that coldness, because it's not like some like just vicious just to be vicious, but if you kind of bounce that out with other shit, you get shit done. Seriously. And if a woman feel that shit, they trust me, they get turned on. They get turned on, because that's the person who's going to provide no matter what. He's going to keep her fed. That's the level of provider you have, because like I said, anybody can get a job, give her the money. A lot of simps got that, but that dude who's like, baby, I got this, I'm gonna get this, shoot, they be getting wet. And dude, really, because I know you get some dudes like, I don't care about this. Well, shit, you want to eat? You know, you want to eat, don't you? You gonna have to have it. You gotta be cold, shoot. That's why I say it on some jobs, man. There's sometimes, man, I've sat in human resources for being ready to bust somebody in their face. And I know one of my supporters said, man, you can't be doing that. It's like, man, nah. I'm just be real with that. This is a little tangent. You got to let people know how far you're willing to go. And if they feel that energy from you, you probably never have to go there. Seriously. Yeah, that's part of the hunter energy, too. A hunter feels zero remorse if they get... Well, let's put it like this. The ego don't feel any remorse for that mouse if he's swooping in, or the lion ain't thinking about the feelings of the antelope or the wolf. That's the wolf channel. You ain't thinking about the opinion of the sheep. It's like, I'm hungry, I'm gonna get this. And like I said, but in this civilized environment, if you balance it out with the healer energy, which is more about restoration, if you got that balance, a good balance, that's like the perfect combination. Because you ain't too crazy, but when you have to pick up the knife and like slice the throat, metaphorically, allegorically, if you gotta do that because it's necessary, boom. So, but the main thing is you use that energy to go out here and get money, which is the medium of exchange in this world. Or get out there and go get that job. Or go out there and pursue your dreams. You can use that hunter energy to pursue your dreams because you're just ruthless about it and you'll do what it takes. You know? I remember when I was still working full time and still doing these videos. You know, I would have to upload in the morning, then come home, you know, work hard, come home, make videos in the afternoon and stuff. Oh, and trust me, I'd be tired. But I wanted something so badly, I was able to do it. That's that hunter energy. Every man got to develop it. Every single man. If you don't feel like you got that, like, ruthless about getting yours type of energy, well, you got to work on it. Because one thing, and this society actually gives you an opening. Like, a lot of times we talk about how women are taken care of, but a lot of men are taken care of. A whole lot of men looking for something else. They'll say, oh, nobody gave me a job. Shit, make your job. In fact, sometimes you see those cats on that hustle on the street, they got more of that hunter energy. They say, fuck it, I'm going to get it. If I got to cut grass, push lawnmowers around, staying at the freeway corner with some water or something, that's that hunter energy. And I guarantee you this. And I'm going to say this, and this is just for my black men on here. I speak to all men on here, but this specifically for my black men. We got to get that energy as a whole. Trust me, shit. Black women will look at us collectively differently if collectively we had that hunter energy. Collectively, we don't. I mean, that's just a reality. So anyway, that's it for now. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.